It's gonna be a hassle to put things together again later, but at least maybe it'll send it out. If it doesn't, I'm not too worried about it.
Maybe.
It's
I
whatever.
don't know.
Okay. Whatever.
Cool.
Anyway, hello. Welcome back.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Okay. So, cool. Okay, so we got that working. That sucks. Lag is awful. Okay.
Try to being like there's a low latency mode.
So what do I want to do now? I want
Quit
to what I want to do is the quit button, but I also want to. That's it. That's what I want to do.
Quit button.
That's all I want to do. Let me double check that my level 1 button has all the things I need in it. I think it, yeah, because it just needs that, and then it does the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need a quit button now. So I have the quit button. I need, I can probably put in the same script, but just change what it does. I'm going to copy over the same script.
You can actually use the same script and then use the on-click menu to determine what it actually does.
Copy component. Paste components, that a thing you can do?
I mean, I assume, but I don't know. You can just add component blah blah blah.
That's true. What did I want? What was it? It's called button something.
Type in button.
I forgot what it's called. Go to level, that's what it's called. It's not button, it's called go to level.
At all.
Okay. So, edits. No, wait, no, not what I wanted to do. No. Go away. No.
There's the X button on the hierarchy.
What?
Search bar.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. A pause menu would also be good.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree, John. Thank you. Okay. So we have the go to level script button on here. Or the script on here. And for this one, I want script. But this is the same script, so I need to change it.
Yeah, so instead of saying task on click, you could do like load for scene and then put game or something like that, and then you can add those as like in the list at like.
So basically just have a button script that has all the different button options.
Yeah, that's typically what I do.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, let's do that then. Let's see. So this, instead of task on click, I'm going to say this is like go to scene. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I can just change this name, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's got a thing on it. Naming rule violation. These words must begin with upper. Okay. Fine. Go to scene.
Put a double open and close parentheses at the bottom. Back of that. Yeah, right there.
Right here?
No. You're right the first time.
Where?
So right after the E in scene. The second E in scene.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you call a method, you always add the parentheses at the end.
Yes, valid. Go to scene. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want, and then we're just going to say, yeah, level, here, I'm just going to say, load level. I'm trying to make this, like as ubiquitous as possible. So, you clicked, okay, and then I want to say, public scene, load, oh, I don't want this. This is not what I want. I want.
Like, yeah, you can and probably should make it more general.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other words I could use to make it more general.
We can do that later.
True. Okay, so I have one listener and I want another listener, right? So I want level button dot on click dot add listener, and then here I just want to do a new one, and it's gonna be this one is gonna be quit,
Yeah, that works.
right?
Yeah.
And then I just add this basically,
Yeah, add a
right?
quit method.
Void, right? Quit.
Yeah.
Ah, no.
Nope,
It
just
added
quit,
it
thanks.
automatically. Yeah, just quit. Thanks.
Just quit, thanks.
Okay, great. And then, so now we want.
So.
How do you quit?
So what we're gonna do is a system call.
Okay.
And a
system call.
A system call is a lower level call to a function that's built into the language slash, the computery bits.
Okay, sure.
And usually it's system.exit. Well, let me just double check.
System dot day of week, system dot application exit, no, app, no, that's not there.
Application.exit.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Application location doesn't let, that's not autocomplete. Am I not using all the proper things?
It should be fine.
Well, this is not the defaults necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it should be application.quit.
System dot application.
I think it's just application. I don't think you have to put system.
Okay.
I think I might be thinking of Java.
Application dot quit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Open close parentheses. Yeah, there you go. Then that should quit the game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
that was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one line.
It's a button, literally. Like, that was easy.
Stop.
Yeah. Good. I mean, that should be like right the easiest part of this, ideally. Okay.
Yeah. And then you want.
Oh, I should put a debug.log in there though.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna put a debug.log in there. So we want debug.log, and I want quit button. Okay.
Fun fact: you should not do that if you're making an app, because the Apple technical page says not to. It's something I learned.
Not to what?
Apparently you're supposed to not do that if it's on the phone, because you're supposed to allow the user to quit when they want by just going to the little.
Yep, and swooshing up.
Yeah, which just found out on this
valid,
page.
I guess. So what?
Valid, yeah.
So what? You just don't give a quit option? Is that?
I guess so. I mean,
suppose,
thinking about apps, I'm not sure.
I don't know if I've ever seen a quit option.
A quit option. Yeah.
Huh. Built into the application itself, that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to link this button to here, so I go like this, right, and then test it.
The plus button real quick.
What, this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is something
on
else.
Click, and then I want to.
Because I didn't use this for the level 1 button.
Yeah, but we also changed how you're doing it, and I remember definitely having to do something. So I think
I mean, we haven't really changed how we're doing this.
All right.
It's still doing the listener. I think that's the thing, right?
Okay.
It's having listeners sit there.
Yeah, that works.
I'm not saying if we can use that, that'd be fine, but
yeah. I mean, let's see what happens.
Okay, so we know the level 1 button works. I'm not gonna try that.
Yeah, it's not playing.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problems.
I maximized it. It's autoplay, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, John. Apparently, that's a standard. pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. Well,
Is
looks
it
like
playing?
it's given an exception. All compiler errors. Unity editor dot scene view dot show compile error notification. It's not saying what it is though. That's frustrating.
Click on it.
Assets dot. Nope. Assets dot scripts go to level CS.
Can I convert from void to unigame events.uni action? Interesting.
Oh, so I can't have. That's weird. So I can't have this be under void?
Yeah, let me see what you're supposed to have, I guess.
The application not quit? I don't think I can have it under void, I guess.
You should be able to do something. Maybe have it return a Unity event instead of void.
Okay. I feel like then what we want to do is instead of calling the script, we want to use the built-in thing, whatever that is. Right? Because it does look like it has this, like, built-in thing here where I can do an on-click and say plus.
You want to make sure that it has an object attached to it.
Right. Should that be the button itself?
I feel like yes, but it's been a while.
No function. Button. Go to level. No. Image. Wow, there's a lot of options here. None of them look like what I want particularly, but it's hard.
Try game object. Try button. Or oh no, go to level. Go to level. And then you want
For
to
quit?
do the appropriate method that it has. I don't know where it is, but
Okay. Stop all
it's
coroutines?
something like that.
Stop all coroutines? Is that basically quit?
I don't think so.
How does this work?
I'm looking at code right now.
Okay. Well, we don't want...
Well, this only works in the compile game.
Because it has a script attached to it automatically, right? So what I want to know is built-in Unity button script on-click options, basically. Like what?
Okay, this is not our issue, but it's warning us that the quit doesn't work in the editor.
Okay, that's good to know. That makes sense. Right, because there's this on-click thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want a Unity event that is evoked when the user clicks a button and releases it. Okay. And so, confirming a decision, moving to a setting, downloading a new scene, starting a gameplay, or saving a game. Yeah, so like
Makes
that
sense.
should be what I should be using for this. So like theoretically, right, I should be able to go in here and go add and editor and runtime.
Can I see the go to level script again, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I just made it. It wasn't like a...
No, I know. Come on.
Go for it.
Oh, do you want my mouse, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, try changing void to Unity action.
Unity action?
I think so, or whenever it says that you need to resolve that
Unity...
compiler.
Oh, okay. Unity engine.events.unity action. Unity
Important events if you don't have it.
events Unity action. that resolved that issue partially, thank you. But it didn't resolve, oh, also the Gregorian chant has ended,
Oh.
and we need to load up either new Gregorian chant or something else.
Checking it. There you go.
There you go. Okay. So, this is resolved, this is not. And it just says, not all code paths return a value.
Return scene manager.load scene. Lowercase return.
Why?
It's convention. It's
no,
a...
I mean, what am I doing? Why am I... Okay, scene manager, right? Like, what... Okay, also, that's not working.
What do you want from me?
Let's read the documentation a bit more.
Let's read the
documentation a bit more. Let's do some documentation reading. Also, I need to pull up some more Gregorian chants. So, ooh, now's a good time for me to do that.
That sounded good.
That sounded like real intense. Okay. I don't want that. I want, I don't know, Gregorian chant.
Peaceful Gregorian chants.
Sure. Why not?
Awesome.
Oh, look, it has bird sounds in the background. That's great.
That's good.
No, it has like violin and stuff. I just want, if I want Gregorian chants, I just want Gregorian chant. You know what? I'm just going to play the same one over again. No one will be able to tell.
It is 51 minutes.
It is 51 minutes. No one would ever be able to tell. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So we're looking at some documentation. Take these off for a second.
Let's look at the on click.
Mm-hmm.
And on click
UI.button clicked event on click. Unity event that is triggered when the button is pressed. Use Unity event.add listener, which I did to extend the on click events, but I didn't do that exactly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what their code is. Yeah, so this is the code I was looking at.
Yeah.
I did this.
We only have one button.
Right, this is for multiples. But that's okay.
Yeah, but they have it named differently.
Yeah, so.
So if you're pointing this to the same button in memory, it's going to be accessing the same button in memory.
I'm confused.
So it's going to assume that there's only one button instead of there being two.
Why?
I need paper to explain this.
Oh, because I've done different. Okay. I know. I see what you mean. I've only declared one button here.
Yeah.
And I use that same button for two different things here,
yeah.
Which doesn't make sense. So I need two buttons here so I can use them here. So I just declare it differently.
Yeah, public
right?
button, click button.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then I go
that
click
one
button.
Click button instead.
Yeah. Quit button on click add listener quit. And then it's still saying that, but it worked before with the go to scene. So I'm honestly just going to change this back to void because it worked. Void go to scene and then this, and then I get rid of the return, and it worked. Like this worked before. It's saying this, but it worked with the go to scene. So I'm confused why it didn't say that earlier. Change back to the void.
Return to void.
Return to the void. I feel like this is like.
That's something. I'm going to look at the.
Yes, embrace the void.
I'm not actually sure what that does.
I mean, it's adding a listener for the button click. It's listening for the button click. That's what I'm understanding of it, but I don't know. Level button dot on click add listener, right? So I'm adding a listener to that button's click.
So.
I really wish that copy wasn't right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I want to try to do, just comment out that start method. Just
the start method.
Yeah, just comment out that start method.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. You can select all of it and probably like Control K.
No, I can also do this.
Yeah,
right?
that too.
This. Yep. Oh, I remember my coding. Ho, 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 ho. I know how to comment. Okay. This just makes me happy, you know?
It's like, I don't know.
Why am I doing
that?
It's like
watching like a newborn foal learn to walk.
I
or like
do
those
code.
sea turtles that are like getting promotion. You just want to be like,
yes. That is me. Hello. You're a local sea turtle. Nice to meet you. Okay.
Like Moana.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie. All right, now.
Just like that?
Yeah, head back to the Unity editor.
Here's the thing.
Editor.
There's nothing in here that converts from level button and quit button to go to scene and quit.
Yeah.
I'm going to need something for that.
Yeah, but I want to check something first. I want to check to see if there's something that does it for us.
Okay.
Built into button.
Yeah. Okay. I think I see what you're getting at. So if we go back over here.
Yeah.
And we go on click. And I say, on click of which button is this? Level 1.
I think that's a container. No, that has a button in it.
So yeah, I say this.
On click of this. A function of a go to level.
But it's not my function. This is their function.
Just freaking be there.
Right.
Why is on click not working?
I don't know if it's not working. I think we're misinterpreting it.
Why is on click not bowing to my every whim?
I mean, mood. Unity, how to make on click obey my commands. Valid. How to become a code god. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I've done this before though, and I remember it not being difficult.
Okay, I'm
just putting the right things in the right slots.
I'm just gonna try this and see if it hates me too much to live.
It does have the red squiggles, which
I know, but it
that
did. Well, I don't know if it did have that before, but it worked before. It'll probably yell at me. Inconsistent line endings. That's all. Okay. Assets. Scripts go to level 1241. Cannot convert void to Unity. 1340. Cannot convert void to Unity. Is the compiler errors. 12 and 13. Yeah, and then yep. It's doing these again.
It's my GitHub.
What was different before? What did it have different before?
You had one in the thing. Like you only had one button to the code, and you're using on. Wait. Put that on click event button or on click function back in.
Where?
At the bottom. Like not all the way at the bottom.
Oh, you mean? No, I never had an on-click function.
You did.
This was a function that I named this function differently.
You had something.
I had task on click.
Yeah,
I
task
had this
on click.
as task on click.
Yeah.
On click, and then like this was task on click, void task on click.
Yeah.
But like I don't know if I had this as a function. It was just in here as that.
Oh.
So what if I just did that?
That's weird and dumb, and I hate it.
This is adding the listener.
No, I know. The technical explanation is that's a function pointer, and I did not realize it was a function pointer.
What's a function pointer?
It's a piece of code that makes like a little like, oh, you're supposed to go to this part of the code now. And I thought you were just passing in like a method.
As passing in a function. So okay, so I'm just gonna make this go to the level.
Yeah.
And keep it as that, and then this.
Try that.
Okay. File. Save. Okay. We'll see. Maybe
Rumble.
Tell a program to play is like telling specific what you do from another room because where's the door? I'm not in the room. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Let's let Unity think about life. Just ponder life.
Let's let your computer ponder why it's being put under this load for a second. So I was watching the streamer the other day who does a lot of like, you know, mod building and techie stuff and game design. And he decided that he was going to have a 3 PC streaming setup.
Okay.
So one PC to run whatever game or like Unity or whatever. One PC to run OBS, or not OBS, one PC to like run the actual stream, and then one PC to sort of put everything together and actually stream it.
Valid. And how much money do you valid. No, I mean like
full-time streamer.
Yeah.
Quite a few subscribers.
Yeah. Then there's also that. Wait, why, John? Wait, why is that bad?
I mean, it's excessive.
It's excessive.
It's excessive.
Okay. No, I hit quit and went to the level. That's not what I want. I must have it calling the wrong thing.
They spent so much time asking how, they didn't ask why. Whatever that quote is.
Yes. I do have it as quit. And what does this do? Quit button dot on click, add listener. Oh, okay, I know what it's doing. Okay. So it hasn't, there we go. I don't care about this. I want this to be none, and I want this to be the quit button. Now, let's try, get in. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, getting computers to communicate effectively is already difficult, and to coordinate on one task. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, like, you know, if it's a hurdle that must be surmounted for the task at hand, I think it's entirely valid. I will point out that that's how that black hole image happened.
Yeah.
Bunch of computers. Yeah, no, it sounds like a nightmare to set up.
Also, there's something to be said for hobbies. So check to see that happened in the debugger, because it won't
happen in the editor.
In the editor, you have to build it to be an application. Just because the way Unity work.
Object reference not sent to an instance of an object. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's definitely, it's... I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Okay. Hang on. Because here's the thing, right? This code is fine. So I think what's happening is Unity doesn't see me giving it all the right things. So what if I do this, and then do this, and then try it? Maybe?
Maybe. It
Maybe.
might also be an
Because it's
issue
saying,
of hierarchy.
yeah, how so? Quit button! No! It worked! Look at the quit button. And then if I do this? Yes.
Yeah, you have a debug statement?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I have a debug
Cool.
statement for when the quit button pops up.
We'll
Like,
fix
see?
it.
Quit button, quit button.
Cool.
So that worked.
Wait, what fixed it, by the way?
Oh, so I had to make sure that in the inspector that I actually had both of these in.
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Right. Which makes sense and is
That
fine.
makes sense.
That makes sense and is fine. That makes sense and is fine. Okay, cool. So if that's the case, cool. Now we have a game with, so there's a main menu. And I can add buttons now because I know how to do it.
Yeah. You should be able to basically use about the same stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like basically what I'm going to be doing then is just like whenever I need to add a button, I go into the code and I just go,
Yeah.
add another button, add another listener, add another function.
Yeah. I mean, I encourage you right now to not think of ways to optimize, since that's something you can learn later.
I am certain there's a way to optimize that, and yes, I am not going to think about it.
Okay.
It's my first game.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. My first game was really bad, so, like, there's no expectation.
No, and I think, right, exactly, like you were saying, like, MVP, right? We need to think about the MVP.
Yeah.
For those of you at home, that is the minimum viable product.
Yeah. And it's not even about MVP, it's about, so as you program more, you learn certain things, like certain standards that you want to maintain in your own code, that are beneficial to you or beneficial to, whatever project that you're on. And you don't have those right now, and that's fine. Like, really, really bad code can and will run.
Yeah.
So.
That's true. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Cool. I can I use this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Round the flowers. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. My bad. That's probably not a great sound. Is the Gregorian chant still going? Yep.
Nice.
Still happening. Which I think is a bit of an ironic thing to have while making a game about My Heart Will Go On played on the recorder. But, whatever.
You know what might be fun?
What?
Having Savvy in while you're recording the recorder. She enjoys music.
That would be really fun. Yeah? Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, honestly, John.
It's fun.
I would recommend it. Okay, I wanna, yeah. Go back over here. There we go. I don't know how I ended up way over there, but whatever. Okay, so, yeah, John, I'm really glad you're getting into it. That's really exciting. Yeah, totes, do it. It seems really cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, so I should write down on my features list, right? So we made we made breakable blocks.
Made breakable blocks.
Yep. So we have those.
Mm-hmm.
They work.
They work.
They're breakable.
They break.
They break and they make a sound when they break.
They
even better, right?
Nice.
Which is cool, right?
Yeah.
The next question I have is, I want to. I mean, this should be easy.
I'm going to download this and send it to you because it has a bunch of button code.
Nice. That'd be great.
And I don't know.
Also, for the record, for anyone, everyone who's watching, the place I got my start on Unity from is from the Brackeys channel.
Yeah.
Brackeys, I think. On YouTube. Great tutorials. Like this is like the beginning of this literally ripped straight from the tutorial, and then we started making changes to it. So like, even it got me down the path pretty quickly. Would highly recommend.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really good tutorials.
There's a lot of really good
Unity.
tutorials out there for Unity. And Unity does publish their own tutorials. I find the YouTube ones a lot easier to follow. But I'm glad that they publish their own tutorials and have some pretty strong documentation.
Personal Edition is free. You can publish a game. If it's famous, and they'll ask you for money.
Oh well.
You know.
I think that's a fair trade-off. If it gets famous, they'll ask you for money. Yeah, okay.
If you make money, they'll ask you for money.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, it's like free to use. You can basically do whatever.
Yeah.
Very open, somewhat accessible.
So I want to make two categories here. I want to change this to be this is like
melody.
No, this is going to be harmony notes.
Harmony.
And I want to make a new create empty, and I want the melody notes. Oops. Rename, not duplicate. Melody. And these are going to be made using a different prefab. I could just go to the prefab folder. Thank you for helping me organize things.
Clean your room.
I did. Okay, I did. Now I'm keeping it clean.
I'm actually cleaning my room and like right now.
Oh, that's the whole thing, right?
Yeah, I'm like going through all the stuff I've been dragging around for 3 years, and it's not fun.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, like getting rid of stuff and like sorting through the things that you have is just sort of like it's a constant thing.
Yeah.
To game object create 3D object cube. Okay, so I want this cube to be okay. That's fine. That's fine. I was thinking, if I make it green, that's a problem because... Or I can make it red. I can make it red.
Yeah.
I feel like red would fit in more with the minimalistic theme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't do green and red.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like we want to be careful of green-red color blindness. But I was thinking like, if my player's red and my blocks are green, I think that's still okay as long as the blocks aren't green and red.
Yeah.
Right. But I think
having like
having them all be red
technically 4 colors right now is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna keep going with red, and so I'm gonna make a new. This cube is going to be the same size, and we're gonna attach the same. In fact, you know what? Actually, let's delete this one. Delete this one. And then I want block prefab. I want to duplicate this. Duplicate. And then I want this one in here. And I want to take this block prefab and I want to make it red and make it a different prefab. Rename. I want this to be melody note, melody note block. Okay, I want this one to be like make it would unpack prefab be a bad idea?
Unpack prefab just mean.
Because I want this one. This one is currently attached with a prefab to a prefab. I want it to not be attached to a prefab. I want to make this into a prefab.
Wait. I mean, just try it and then undo if it's not what you want. Yeah, so now it's not a prefab.
And these still are. Yes,
Yeah.
good.
Awesome. Cool.
That was what we wanted. Okay, so, and then I want this one to go into the prefabs folder. And we're going to turn this into melody note block, and I want it to have not a black shader, materials. Okay, well, here, let's put it in the game. Oh, there it is. Aha. Okay, so I want this piece, this block. I want to make it red. Okay, there we go. Red shaders on it. Great. So, theoretically, everything else should be the same, so all the same sort of things should happen to it, and that way, now what I can do is I can take, oh, what did I do? Oh, I moved it out of the plane. Okay. So, you know, at a certain point, like, this is just, like, moving a bunch of blocks around.
Yeah.
And we knew this day would come.
Yeah.
It has come. There's probably other stuff I can do before I want to update the prefab. Can I prefab open? No, I want you to be red.
I have sent you the scene changer script.
Nice, thank you.
And I'm going to take this minute to plug the fact that it's from a game on the Google Play App Store called Collier, which
yes.
was something that I did with two of my friends, and then I think the two of them brought someone else on when I couldn't join in on a certain day. Because it was made over the course of several hackathons, and it's actually a really good product despite that.
It's a really fun game.
It's a fun little game, and check it out.
Yeah, do that. Collier, Collier.
Yes.
On the
Google App Play Store.
Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, let's
only on Google App because the iStore. Yeah, whatever it's called, makes you pay to put stuff on it.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, you have to pay for like a $100 developer pass, and that's valid for a year.
I mean, I guess, but what the fuck?
To be fair, their store is really nice because it tells you exactly what's wrong. And I don't think that the Google store has that sort of oversight.
Yeah. Yeah, there should be a level like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you should make like the blocks be like little tetraminos.
Oh, that would be fun for that one.
Yeah.
That would be fun for that one. I don't know if I want to do that for this one. But that would be fun for that one. So, okay. So, there'll have to be, the other thing is, there'll have to be some sort of counter? Like something, okay. So you're going through this game.
Yeah.
You hit the red blocks. The song plays in the background. Since the timing of the song is basically like the only way to get through the level and continue is to play with the song. Like, right, the timing of the song is more dependent on how I space out the level than it is on you hitting the blocks. So I don't think I'm gonna actually like go like, oh, play this part of the song when you hit this block. I feel like that's fine. But I do want it to be like, like it's Recorder Hero,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when you don't
So
hit
you
a
have to,
note,
like-
right? When you don't hit a note, what happens?
I
And
think,
what happens when you don't hit the right note versus when you do hit the right note is basically what I'm asking, right?
Yeah, I think before we were playing around with the idea of when those horrible squeaks.
Right. So we have that.
Yeah,
So I could make it so that if
I feel like that's a penalty for hitting the wrong block.
right. So okay. So that's easy. All I have to do is with the melody notes block, I don't put it in the notes, or I
Yeah.
don't put it in the notes thing.
Yeah.
What I can make a new tag, add tag,
Different notes.
different note melody, right? Save, and then there we go. Okay, so now I go back. Now I go back. Right, we make this tag melody, and then theoretically, is there a way to melody? Okay, open prefab. Yes, there we go. Good. So now they're all melody. Great. Okay, so now when you hit the red blocks, it will not make the ramp sound, right? When you hit the black blocks, it will.
Mhm.
That's what we want. Great. Okay, so cool. That shouldn't be too bad, right? I feel like at some point I'll want a point counter though.
Yeah, that's
Like,
not terrible.
yeah. How might I do that? Alternatively, you know what we can add in right now? That would actually not take that long since it's 9:44 and I do need to return the key. Which kind of sucks, but oops. It was Rainbow Graduation was very nice. It was very
That's
nice. I'm a little sad that I had to stay there, but also like not sad that I had to, like it was fun.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
You're like, I don't want to go, but it was fun anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna put in a game object, and we want. Yeah, I can edit a cube, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I want a ramp.
yeah. I would just edit a cube. I would edit a cube and do some interesting things with clipping.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the collision box.
Yeah, otherwise,
Otherwise, I
SketchUp.
can
SketchUp.
Blender.
SketchUp's so much easier.
Yeah, but Blender's so much more fun.
Yeah, okay.
I could make something on Blender. I have Blender downloaded on here.
Yeah, you can do Blender.
I've been trying to futz around with Blender because
Yeah.
like, I don't know, it'd be really cool. Okay, how do
I use
you?
SketchUp because I'm lazy and I don't know.
No, that's
I don't
valid,
know art.
though. That's valid. Okay, so I want to change this. How do you change things in here?
Well, you can click on. So there's this thing on the upper left-hand menu where right now you have like the little cross done. And instead there's like this little X. I think the X is the one.
Wait,
Yeah, it's scale tool. And then you can like, yeah.
right? Yeah, but it's not gonna let me make like a.
Yeah, it won't let you make a triangle.
I'm going to Blender then.
All right.
Not right now, but okay. If that's the case, right? Or right? What? Okay, what?
No, it's just having draw issues.
Okay, there we go. Blender is so great. There's also some great Blender tutorials online that I can recommend. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head. There's some good Blender tutorials. Okay, so I need to add the jump in. I need to add a point counter.
Yeah, and I recommend doing the point counter in a very similar way to how you did the sound. instead of having a sound, have it just update an integer, like +1. And then
So
that
like
integer
have that be
displayed.
connected to the player script even? I could
Yeah,
even like
yeah.
edit that same script
You could add that same script.
because that's just on the block
Okay.
break block. Should I do a different script?
Wait, no, yeah, you can do the block break block. However, there's a lot you can do in Blender that you cannot do in SketchUp.
Yeah. There's a lot. Blender is real good actually. It's pretty. It just takes a while to learn. Okay, so right, we already have it be doing stuff on collision.
Yeah, so like the same sort of layout, but instead of if it equals notes,
Right,
if it equals melody. Yeah.
Right, collision dot game object dot compare tag, and then we want melody. Oh, shit, did I do caps on it? These are the things I should not do. I should not make things have caps. Yep, it's caps. Okay, guess we're doing caps.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It works.
Oh, I do need two. Yeah. Right, okay, there we go. So, lovely.
And then
okay. So, then I want boop 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 boop. So I need to declare an integer up here.
Yeah, an integer counter.
Public, probably.
Yeah.
Int count. No wait, that's an integer. Public counter. Public
int. Yeah,
int.
you want int.
Can I call it counter?
Yeah, you can call it counter.
Equals 0.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we want to say int.
No. Counter.
Counter, thank you. Equals plus equals 1. Can we do that?
You can do that. You can also just do plus.
Just like so?
Yeah, just like so.
Sweet. And we need a way of displaying the counter, which I feel like should be related to the pause menu.
Yeah. The pause menu will be another beast and might not be the best thing to do 10 minutes before.
Agreed.
10. I did send you some code which will help you with the pause menu.
Okay.
I know I'm not going to be in town next week, so
okay.
I can't help you there. But
that is okay. I will find someone to be on here. Seriously, thank you for.
Yeah, no issues. No issues. I don't mind.
Much appreciate your presence. Okay, and your help. So, cool. Okay, so pause menu is a different beast.
Mm-hmm.
If I want the counter to be in just like a simple overlay as you're playing the game.
So, yeah.
Would that be connected to the pause menu, or would that just be something separate?
Yeah, that'd be separate. You could just, well, yes
that would
and no.
be, I would add a UI element in here.
You would add a UI element, and the pause menu is going to be connected to UI element anyway, but...
UI...
Yeah.
Text?
Yeah, text.
Right. Oh, hey, it's showing up already. So then I just say...
Then new text, you can, like...
Melody hit. No, blocks hit. We're just going to say... Melody blocks hit for now. I'll find a catchy way of saying that for later. Melody blocks hit. And then can I, like, call that counter?
Yeah, I would do, like... I don't know how they want you to do it. I would do, like, %S.
I've seen that in other code before.
Yeah, so that just means that, like...
Twine uses that. That's JavaScript, right?
Yeah, it's sort of everything. It's a standard way to say that, like, I want this to be a placeholder for a different words are hard. For a different set of words.
I mean,
Like-
it isn't showing it here, so that's good.
Yeah, so why don't you...
Do I want it to be that? Or do I want it to, would I
Probably.
go counter? No. Counter. Right, then it doesn't show it.
Yeah, I wonder if it shows when you're playing.
Should we just try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like one of those standard little things.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, we
I'll
can
have to
deal
move
with that
it.
later.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have it so that it's like always tied to like the upper left corner, the bottom right corner, whatever.
Mhm. Let's let Unity just take a breather for a second.
Yeah.
And oh, I don't have them break. What? They don't break? Okay.
Break code in that thing.
The break code is something that's on the player controller, but it's specific for when the collision detects a note block. I need to make that change.
Yeah, so
I
would-
can just copy paste that part of the code on and
Yeah,
not the sound.
Or you can have it so that if the tag equals melody or note block, run this code.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And then like you don't have to deal with duplicate.
Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, well, we either need to end or I could take that key up.
Yeah, I mean it depends on if you want to keep going.
Nah, I'm
Fair.
I think I'm gonna end it. Next week we'll have the regular, like there are no perceived delays or scheduling issues with the next week, so no birthdays, no graduations. They're important events, so
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna do this. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
At Iridium Egg on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yep.
Collier, Collier in the Play Store.
Yep.
Check it out. It's a really fun game. Is the boss updated?
Might be. I know it's back on the App Store, so that's
Okay.
That's an achievement.
Okay. Level 3 is really hard, y'all. Whoever can beat it, let me know. Cause
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't beat level 3.
The first iteration of the game, level 4. I think level 4 might have been impossible, but I couldn't prove it. So you're like, okay, we're at the end of this competition. We're just gonna let that be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Level,
Cool.
Level 3 should be fine.
And well, but y'all are continuing to update it occasionally,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah.
So
a
it is in
Toy
active
project.
development.
Yeah.
And then also please check out my Patreon if you haven't. I'm gonna be updating that with some extra content and stuff on the 15th. So
Nice.
cool. Thank you for joining me again.
Thanks for having
We'll have another guest next week. Not sure who.
me.
I'll figure that out. It'll happen. Thank you. Have a great night. Stay classy. Bye. Still haven't figured out what my sign out is going to be. Not that, though.